operations all by Pakistanis are either made in US or made in China. So that is the center everywhere. So that is why I said one is the fox and the other is the hyena.
Okay.
You look at our nearby places, Myanmar, also the arms are similar. But you go to Bangladesh, arms are similar. And go to the other countries also nearby, also in Sri Lanka also.
Absolutely.
Similar kind of. And
Absolutely.
US, if you, I need to point out one more thing is that US is also playing a lot of games in Myanmar. And the Myanmar leader was also sitting there in Tianjin, if you remember, and almost half the country, Myanmar, is out of the control of the government there. And there also America is playing a lot of role, and some of the repercussions are being felt in Arunachal. What is happening is Myanmar.
We'll talk about that, Group Captain. I'll go for a short break. Then I'll come to Ambassador Bhatia and Dr. Srikant Kandapalli to talk about China's activities in the neighborhood. Yes, Group Captain said the Myanmarese leader, the military chief and the acting president, Senior General Min Aung Hlaing, was also present. He also had a bilateral with Prime Minister Modi. I'll go for a short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back.
सामने आए, वो नहीं जो अनदेखी और अनसुनी हो।
All right, Ambassador Bhatia, after the optics that emerged out of Tianjin, apart from real developments, now do you feel that the United States, or for that matter, President Trump, is going to take a re-look at some of his policies? For example, there is 50% tariff on India. India doesn't seem to be putting up a brave front, 25% of which is for buying oil from Russia, and not imposing tariffs to that extent on China. So do you think after all this, do you think America is going to revise some of what it has done? Do you at least take a re-look?
That is a tough one, an invitation to try to decipher what Washington may do. We did notice that as these pictures started streaming in, there was a message on X from the State Department with a quotation from the Secretary of State lauding India-US relationship and saying that this is a very important relationship. It has a people-to-people dimension, and that we intend to continue strengthening it and the rest of it. So that showed clearly that there are voices in Washington which recognize very much the importance and relevance of India-US relationship. But on the other hand, with regard to the tariff question and all these tirades coming in from the top advisors, there is no end in sight yet. So strictly speaking, which way precisely it would go, we can speculate, but we would not know in a very informed manner. My own talisman Wasbir is this. Let us wait to await confirmation from President Trump whether he would then you can be hopeful that there would be an attempt
Right.
by Washington and Delhi to place the relationship on good footing. If not, then if I may just add and complete my story, we can watch another
Rumors floating around that President Trump is in the realm of speculation, but yes, as you said, Ambassador, we'll have to wait and watch whether President Trump comes for the Quad summit or Quad meet, or whether an RIC minister place in the meantime. Dr. Srikant Kondapalli, the same question to you. What is your sense after what we saw in Tianjin? The same question I'm asking you because I want a different perspective, or if at all. How do you look at it? Is United States going to revise or take a relook at what it has done to India, tariffs, and its policy towards
the Trump administration is going to follow what they have tariffs have been on India, and we have also seen Truth Social discontinued, partly because beating,
okay.
because one individual country may have a different perspective
President Trump wants to teach India a lesson for buying oil from Russia.
Airline and started showing eyes and has started in a multilateralism, has almost now becoming the unilateralism is almost on its death end. In that context, they realized that if India also gets stronger, because economically, somehow or the other, they would want to pull India down, and therefore, if India was to go economically stronger, it has to be militarily stronger. So without military strength, economic strength, it's not possible. And you need economic strength to go military. And Zelensky now seems to be in the back. In a week or 10 days, things will be more clearer.
Before I in the neighborhood, its grip on Myanmar, what it is doing in Bangladesh, what it's doing in Sri Lanka. Now, Myanmar general was Aung Lang. He's what sense
From More, you can go to Tamu. That means in India, you can easily go to Tamu without a visa. So, and they should be able to come to Tooting. More here, they may
particularly they have their own national interests and they powers today.
All right, Professor Srikant, would you like to say something what Ambassador said, or otherwise we should
in China. Tangle is if the Chinese invest in India, dollars of $19 trillion, $8 billion, 7 point